So, thank you for being with me today. Can you begin by introducing yourself and talking about the role that you have in the church and in the world?
Sure. Thank you, Elizabeth. My name is Melissa Francik, and I'm part of the pastoral ministry team at the UUCP. Um, and at the church, I've been involved in the OWL program for fourth through sixth graders. I love working with children and youth and teens. So that's been a passion of mine for sure. And in the professional world, I work as a dietitian and a wellness coach at Pullman Regional Hospital. And again, I work with people of all ages, not just on nutrition, but also on just helping them to discover their strengths, what they value, what they want more of in their life, and kind of creative pathways forward. So it's really dynamic, and I love it. And yeah, so that's wonderful.
Thank you. What's been the most challenging thing about the last year or two for you?
I was thinking about this question, and what really comes up for me is not knowing how to safely be with people, particularly interact with them in a physical way, in a person to person way. Some of my natural strengths are affection, physical affection, hugs, and maybe touching someone's arms or hands. And this pandemic has just given. I think it's been so challenging just not to know. You know, first thinking that, oh, if you've been vaccinated, then it's okay to be together and hang out together, and indoors or in person to person. And then that wasn't the case, and I think that that's just been really challenging to not know if having friends over for dinner or not is so I struggle, is safe for everyone, or could I be giving someone to something that I don't want to be carrying, not something I want to be spreading. And so I think that's honestly probably been one of the most challenging things. And my birthday is tomorrow, and
Happy
I don't
birthday.
Thanks. And I don't know about, I'd love to see my loved friends, but I don't know how that, I have just no idea. And then I recently had a dear friend become sick with COVID, and not being able to go to him, to his house, to hold his hand, um, to wave at him through the glass in the ICU. That was really challenging. Um, so I guess that would probably be my answer, just not knowing
Yeah,
how to physically show care and be with others.
thank you. That's been hard. What's helped you get through?
Yeah, a lot of things. This question's been fun for me to reflect on, because more and more things have been bubbling up. But I think one of the first things that came to mind was just actually being able to play beautiful music, to be able to express feelings through music, and to learn. I've been learning the guitar, something I wanted to learn since I was a teenager, and to be able to finally start to be able to put together songs that I've admired for more than half my life, 2/3 of my life, is just really amazing to see that I can learn and play, and to pick up the piano again after maybe 20 years of not playing, and learn new songs on that. And what's been amazing is when I've been feeling the sadness or the loss or the grief, whether it was from a passing or something, to be able to find myself sitting in front of that musical instrument and let the feelings and the energy move through song and note. I think that's been so amazing to discover that, to take time to write in my journal, um, meaningful connections with others. So my family and I have started a weekly Zoom meeting where Sundays is our Zoom time. And I've just really enjoyed that, getting to connect with them more than we ever did before, since we live coast to coast apart. And then also connections with through the church committees I'm part of, through meditation groups I'm a part of, and even through my clients. I think it's just such a raw, vulnerable time that the sessions are they're really, really deep and intimate. And it's helped me, I think, give a meaning to taking time and space to be with all the parts of me, because then I can hold that capacity and acceptance and safety for people who come to me for work. And it's just been really rich. I have a beautiful dog and cat who are just a delightful Pepsi and Buddy. And they just remind me in every moment that I'm willing to learn from them, that each moment is fresh and new. And they're joyful to be alive. And I think they remind me that over and over again. Um, Getting outdoors for walks, or my bike for sure. Just even pausing to watch the birds, watch them play or eat or sing, or to watch um, watch a leaf fall, watch the seasons in the life, move around us, and that we're part of that. Just that reminder. This is a long list, but it's so helpful. Like humor, I listen to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, which is very funny. And I listen to that once a week and it makes me laugh on NPR. Um, and then just taking quiet time every day. I start each morning and usually end each day with quiet time. I use this really cool tool that I actually happen to have here because I was charging, but it's called Heart Math. And I just love it. It's a biofeedback device
Huh.
where I connect it to my ear, and it gives me a breath pacer to breathe in and out, and to bring my energy and awareness to my heart focus. And it helps my heart rhythm become smooth, which helps the sense of calm. And it's just been really helpful, kind of in riding out storms of emotion, to breathe in and out each time. And then I guess finally, I would say, well, books and poetry, gosh. And finally, lowering the bar, which is just on certain expectations that I used to hold so rigid, like just not, it's okay. Like, it's okay if I eat differently, or if I move differently, or don't move, or if I just want to play music instead of do my workout or do. So I've just got a lot more gentle on myself. Um, that just, yeah, that rest is as good as movement, or whatever it might be. So I think that would be some of the things that come to mind.
Thank you.
Doing less, planning less. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Um, and my last question is, what kind of support are you called to offer others?
So I can definitely offer, consistently, if people need words of support, comfort, support, just knowing that they're not alone. And I can definitely do that through written word right now. So I could do letters, I could do cards, if someone wanted an email or a text message of encouragement. And I also may have the capacity to do some things like phone calls or an occasional walk or visit. A challenge, a blessing and a challenge of my work at the hospitals. Been working a lot recently with patients who are working with like eating related disorders, and it's so meaningful to me and so rich. And it also sometimes takes a lot. It takes a lot of emotional attention and energy, and so not wanting to over commit. But I'd also really be willing, if someone wanted to, felt a draw to connect with me, to reach out, and we can find a way to connect and a time to connect, because that fluctuates. Sometimes I have more capacity, and so I don't want to close that door to in-person conversations, because I think I really enjoy that as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth.